With yoga studios popping up on virtually every corner, students today are demanding more classes, better instruction, and a deeper connection to this ancient tradition. For students looking to deepen their practice or to teach others, becoming a certified yoga instructor is a logical next step. In Chicago, YogaView has established itself as one of the preeminent teacher training programs in the country, with a faculty of world-class yogis and a curriculum second to none.
YogaView is many things. It's really just a place for people to come to escape the stresses and strains of the city, to be able to partake in this wonderful gift of yoga. So we've tried to create a space that's very conducive to helping people relax and get into their bodies and really just to chill out a little bit. So it's kind of a varied platform we offer, and it's nice that way because it offers a lot of diversity in terms of the community, which is really central to the whole process of the teacher training in the studio in general.
And the kind of yoga that we do at YogaView is really a blend of Iyengar yoga with an emphasis on alignment, and Ashtanga, which has more of an emphasis on moving with your breath and flowing in the practice.
The teacher training at YogaView goes over a 3-month time span, meeting on the weekends, and the amount of time is about 200 hours between the coursework and the meditation and the different requirements that we have for it. So during the teacher training program, we tried to offer the students a possibility to investigate the nature of the breathing, or what we call pranayama.
What we're doing in the training is really trying to present the traditional teachings, but we're also really trying to be very sensitive to how things are now, how yoga can be used for so many different people and in so many different ways. So we're trying to give people the tools to be able to discover their own way. Everybody's trying to communicate better all the time, and that's a big part of what yoga really is. And part of being able to be a good communicator is to be able to be a good listener. So we work with the meditation, we work with philosophy. There's a lot of reading, there's a big reading list. It's pretty intensive during the time of the course. It's a very demanding period of time.
When Quinn and Tom opened YogaView, they asked me to teach here. And I was very honored because I think they're both wonderful people. I think it's really nice to have 4 teachers all teaching on the same course, because I think that we all complement each other, and I think we all help each other, and I think then the student is given the opportunity to learn so many different perspectives. So it's also nice because I think there's somebody for everyone in the training.
I moved to Chicago because of YogaView, basically. I got a job from Tom and Quinn in 2004. So what I like teaching in the training, for me personally, is just the opportunity to go a little bit beyond Sun Salutation A and B as we teach in the regular walk-in weekly classes. This really goes deeper beyond that with the students who sign up for the training. They're very passionate about yoga, whether they have the intention of teaching yoga or just going deeper and understanding their yoga practice.
I was blown away by the instruction, and just their heart center truly opened up my heart and my being in all ways. The teachers all teach from their hearts and from their experience, which really just makes it immediately a connecting experience.
In the meditation practice, we have people do a half an hour of sitting every day. We usually do it at least once a week as a group. We're approaching it in a very traditional way, but also with an emphasis on self-understanding and on how the meditation practice translates into living a more effective, more efficient life. So it's a nice opportunity to kind of get to know everybody a lot better, and it's such a special thing when we're doing these teacher trainings, because everybody's just going deeper into understanding for themselves what yoga is.
So I just recently completed the teacher training, and it was everything that I had hoped for and more. I really felt that it offered a really balanced perspective on both sort of the spiritual, metaphysical, philosophical, and really, the 5,000-year-old plus tradition of yoga as a practice, as well as sort of the anatomical, physical, alignment. What is the right way to do plank? What is the most aligned, safe way to do a downward dog? How do I get into a headstand without hurting my neck? Like all of these little things I really felt like were just like little adjustments, little alignments that really helped to take my game like to the next level.
I think it's really important to, as a teacher, to really have a very strong fundamental practice, to really understand the poses and how things work in their own body, to be able to share that with others. I think my eye is really trained to see what a student is doing, and then in a quick way I can hopefully help that person get into better alignment so the pose just feels that much more great for them.
We try to teach the art of sequencing. So we try to explain why you would teach what you would teach and what the importance of the order is and how to really set up the students to be the best teachers that they can be and to really help their students. I think that teaching sequencing in this way can help people to become better teachers because they own the information for themselves.
Well, I've actually done both teacher trainings here, level 1 and level 2. My experience with both trainings was fantastic. Right from the get-go, I was embraced by the community here. I think another strength of YogaView is the openness and the willingness to embrace different styles. I had taken other trainings before the YogaView training, and I didn't ever, coming out of those trainings, I didn't quite feel like a yoga teacher. I do teach here at YogaView now. I'm very honored to be able to teach here at YogaView, and I teach it probably 4 or 5 other places around town.
The training is more about like a soul searching, finding a deeper connection to who you are. And if that's what's drawing somebody to do the training, I think it's the right thing to do.
Yoga is not just the physical practice. It's pranayama, it's the meditation, and I think a lot of programs out there skimp on that. I wouldn't have gotten the skills and the knowledge and the confidence of a teacher if I didn't have this well-rounded experience. The YogaView teacher training gave me the skills to question, to listen, to see, to become more aware of myself and the world around me. And those were skills that I took out into the world with me, not only as a teacher, but as a person.